guys, welcome back to another video. Today I will be talking all about my 20 goals for 2020. I saw someone else do this. I'll probably have their video linked down below. I can't remember exactly who, but I will give credit down below in the description box. I actually have all my goals written down here. I'm excited to share them with y'all. Also, I'm wearing my gem hoodie, by the way. I will have a link down below. Alright, so my first goal of 2020 is to drink more water. So I'm terrible when it comes to actually staying hydrated because whenever I get really busy, I tend to forget that, hey, you're actually supposed to drink water, and most of the time I won't drink water until I'm like really thirsty, which is really bad for you, or I'll be drinking coffee, which is bad. No. And then next, I want to implement a more strict routine for myself. So as you guys know, I took a year off, and because I'm taking a year off, I don't really have a hard set schedule for anything. So I want to hold myself more accountable and kind of do that 9-to-5 mentality, or if I were to just have an actual routine like I was back in school or like just working a job, I want to view it in that way because YouTube is sort of like my job for now. I think I just got to be more disciplined for 2020. I've been waking up hella late these days, and because I've been waking up late, that means I go to sleep late, and it's just this really bad cycle, and your girl's gotta fix it. Next, I want to be more organized digitally. So you guys know, if you've seen like all my other videos, you'll know that I'm really bad when it comes to organizing myself on my laptop and whatnot, because I just let all these files accumulate and I just don't do anything until the last possible second. It's just one of those tasks that I hate doing. I like organizing my room and just like physical things in real life. Why is it so bright? When it comes to technology and just keeping like folders and files organized, I'm gone. Like I'm just not there. My next goal is to create for myself and not for others. I feel like this is a really big thing for me because sometimes I get really caught up on trying to make content that other people will watch rather than thinking about myself and the kind of content that I would appreciate and enjoy making. So this year I want to keep a better balance of making videos that I personally proud of, and also just making sure that everyone still enjoys my content. Number 5 is to find new role models. So what I mean by this is that I feel like every year I tend to have different people that I look up to, whether it be like entrepreneurs, celebrities, people in the creative industry, etc. I feel like it's always important to research other people's background stories, their motives, their inspirations, and just what they've been doing for the industry. And I feel like for me, I just really want to find people that sort of have the same mindset and goals that I have, so that I can see myself in them and be able to pick up on traits and habits that they have in order to make myself a better person, if anything. Number 6, watch more films. So I've done my fair share of watching a bunch of movies and TV shows this year, or sorry, last year, but I really do want to watch more films that aren't as mainstream and just from more low-key directors or directors that aren't as well known, in order to see cinematography and just directing in a different kind of light. And I love to see films that are made in a different way, or like with a different budget, and just like see how completely different it is. I think that'd be really interesting. I haven't really ventured that far from the more popular films and just like the ones that everyone talks about, but it would be great to watch movies that not everyone knows about and to appreciate a broader spectrum of art, if you will. Also, I'm so sorry if you kind of see the lighting fluctuating in between these shots. It's because I'm filming right next to the window, and because it's winter, the lighting is just terrible by all means. So I just keep on readjusting the lighting settings on my camera, so I'm so sorry about that. Okay, number 7 is to create more. So I feel like 2019, I was really slacking on a bunch of projects and just working on passions that I haven't in ages. And I just really want to create more things in general, whether it be like writing, creating art, filming, whatever it is. Number 8, stop comparing. So I feel like this is something that I've always struggled with my entire life, because I see where others are and then I look at myself and I don't really realize all the progress that I've made because I compare it to so many other people. This really bad self-deprecating trait that I have, and I would just love to work on that because I feel like I just compare myself to others when it comes to a bunch of different aspects, not even just career-wise, but just like literally every possible thing, and it's terrible. Number 9, learn more about food and cooking. So if you guys have noticed, I feel like 2019 was definitely the year where I really try to pursue and learn more about cooking, and you guys may have noticed this in a lot of my vlogs because I'm cooking a lot more. I'm like more interested in like cooking cooking shows and just learning more about food and the science behind food in general. I would love to continue to learn more about that. Number 10, learn more about filmmaking. I feel like I'm really familiar with the emotional side of like filmmaking and cinematography and all that, but when it comes to like the technical side, such as learning about the proper definitions and terms, I would love to be more educated on that. I took this class in the first year of uni where we just learned about more of the technical side of like film. It was really interesting, but I could tell that it was definitely one of my weaker spots. I wasn't that familiar and I never really took the time to really learn about the proper terms and definitions. I feel like it would just really benefit my overall interest and passion towards that field. So I think that will be a really good thing for me to immerse myself in. Number 11, grow my online store. So you guys already know, if you've been keeping up with my channel, that I have an online store. I started it last year. It's been going fairly well. I have bigger plans for it. I just want to expand it. I want to add more products, and I'm in the process of like brainstorming new products and designs. I'm a really big fan of just like designing little graphics and things like that. It's definitely one of the things I'm really interested in. I just want to continue to grow and like expand because it's definitely something that I'm really proud of so far, and I would like to continue to be proud of it. Keep on the lookout for new products because they are on the way. Number 12, work on a passion project. So I feel like this is absolutely necessary for me to have every single year, because when I don't have something that I'm extremely motivated and inspired to work on, I think it's important for me to have like 1 or 2 passion projects that I don't necessarily want to share with like anyone else, and it's not something that I upload, but it's mainly just for me to experiment and have fun with. Last year I did a couple of passion projects with my friends. Like, we were really inspired to kind of film like a music video type thing, and I never really posted it anywhere except for like one of them, which I posted on my second channel. But there was this other unfinished music video that we were both really hyped and excited to work on. We worked on that during a time when we were both really stressed about school, and so it was really nice to kind of take a break and have something that we were both really interested in. It hits completely different. Okay, that's all I have to say. It's just, yes. Next is number 13, work on my art. I feel like ever since I got my iPad and my Apple Pencil, it has really inspired me and motivated me to keep on pursuing something that I lost interest in years ago. I don't know if you guys know this. I feel like I mentioned it ages ago, but I used to really have a passion for like drawing and just art in general, but then I sort of lost touch with it because I focused on things that I was, I guess, like significantly better at, and I didn't really feel like it was necessary to keep on pursuing something or just like spending so much time on a hobby that I wasn't necessarily the best at. But I want to go into 2020 with a different mindset where I'm really just creating art for myself. I feel like a big part of what takes away the fun of like a hobby is that as you get older, you feel like it's more of a waste of time because you're not as amazing as you thought you used to be. I don't want it to be that way. I don't want to look at my passions and hobbies that way, and I just want to create things for the sake of creating and like for no other reason, not to impress anyone, literally just because I enjoy doing it. Okay, number 14, read happier, not smarter. I was so fixated on reading books that were nonfiction. It kind of took away the appeal of reading books that were fiction, and I just never thought it was necessary to read it all of last year because it just felt like such a big waste of time. In the process of only reading books that were nonfiction, it kind of took away my love and passion for reading. I was just so caught up in trying to read books that would like better me and to like make me smarter and to learn new things. It really took away a lot of the fun that I used to have when I was younger when I was reading. I just kind of want to reverse that, I guess, and just kind of read more books that literally, they don't have to serve a purpose. They don't have to be about self-improvement. I don't have to be learning anything new from it. I just want to have a good time reading it because that was why I was so into reading when I was little. It was just one of my favorite pastimes, and I could forget about a lot of things. Now it's just like I think about it as like, if it's not benefiting me, then I don't want to do it, but I gotta get rid of that mindset. It is benefiting me in a way, but just in a different way. Number 15, look at things in a different perspective. Ever since I started watching the Netflix series Abstract, which kind of follows the lives and documents the lives of a bunch of different creatives in the industry, they've really given me that sense of like, hey, you got to look at things in a different way, especially when you're in this kind of field. I want to pay attention to like the small details around me and just focus on things that other people normally wouldn't. So that is something that I really want to work on. Number 16, be more active on social media. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. You're probably wondering like, what the heck? Because there's so many people that probably have like that New Year's resolution saying like, hey, focus less on social media. But for me, I feel like it's a complete opposite because I am like an influencer. It doesn't mean that I should be more active on social media and like Twitter and Instagram, but I'm not. I don't know why. I just feel like because my life is so boring, I don't feel the need to kind of like document or like add to my Instagram story every single day. I really do want to work on that. I do want to be more active and interactive with you guys on my social media platforms because that's why I have it, to share with you guys like my life and just everything in between. I've had my Twitter account for so long and I've only had like a handful of tweets, and I literally only tweet, I don't know, maybe a couple times a month, and it's so bad. So I'm trying to work on that. Okay, number 17 is work on balance. There are days where I work really hard and I just lose track of time. I don't focus on anything else, whether it be like I'm editing a video for 6 hours straight, like no break in between, and then other days where I just get so lazy that I do absolutely nothing. I just binge watch a show for like 8 hours straight, and it's so bad because I would love to have a balance of just, you know, doing some work and then relaxing and then working again and whatnot, and then also just having a proper social life. I just want to be more balanced with my days and just my life in general when it comes to just juggling a bunch of stuff. Number 18, be more responsible with money. I'm trying to be more mindful with how I spend my money this year and just work towards like a tighter budget. Like, yes, I sort of have a sense of what I can spend every month, but I've never really had like a hard set budget. Because I don't have a hard set budget, it doesn't make me feel bad when I like spend over what I normally think I should spend. Number 19, block out unnecessary noise. I get a lot of comments every single day on my videos. There's always a select few that critique certain things that I do. Throughout the years, I really do let some of them get to me, which doesn't even make sense to me now that I'm thinking about it. These are the people that know absolutely nothing about you. I really do want to start off this year with just blocking out noise that isn't beneficial towards me or my growth or my career or whatever it may be. And not even just from random people on the internet, people that I know in real life, like even just my friends and my family. If they don't truly understand, I just want to jump into 2020 with this mindset where like I am the one that knows myself best. Because I know myself best, I want to live for myself. So that is why this ties in with the last goal for 2020, and that is to live for yourself. So I feel like these past couple of years, I don't even know what I've been working towards. You know, I've sort of just been floating and I didn't really have like a real purpose, and I would love to find a real purpose for what I'm doing. Back when I was in my program and whatnot, I was just sort of like floating along, kind of like in limbo in a sense, and I just want to find like meaning, and I would love to be able to find it in 2020. But if I don't, that's completely okay. It is a process, you know, finding your purpose and just like meaning in life is just a lifelong journey anyways. This video was really long if you guys stayed till the very end. I'm so sorry that I was basically rambling for half of this video, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope that some of my goals align with yours, and it would be great if you guys could share some of the goals that you're setting for 2020. I would love to know, so leave them down in the comments below. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I love and appreciate you guys so much. I will definitely see you in the next video, and Happy New Year. Bye.